The prophecy has been fulfilled. The business casual Archangel skin is finally in the game, and the grand finals for the Americas Summit is happening this Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. All this and more in the Fuse News, episode 219. A new video launched on the channel last weekend. It's the top 9 Nat 5s for new players. We've got a 9th anniversary event going on right now that lets you choose a Nat 5 from 9 options to take home with you. And that task can be a little daunting for new players who may not know what Nat 5s are great for the state of the game that they're in right now. So I composed a list of 9 monsters that'll do great for you in the early game, but will also transition well into the late game. If you want to give it a watch to help with the decision-making process, or if you just feel like giving it a look to see if my list matches yours, I'm gonna have it linked at the end. We've got new transmogs for the Archangels, the Shadowcasters, the Werewolves, the Fairies, and the Heart Magicians. And like I said at the start of the episode, the business casual Archangel skin is finally here. You guys know that I love taking a serious character and putting them in street clothes. It's one of my favorite archetypes. And we talked about how they've been playing around with this design for a little while. In fact, if you want to see some of the design concepts that probably led to this Archangel skin, then I highly recommend you check out the Archangel skins we've never seen. That's the video that launched 2 weeks ago on the channel that I covered on the last episode of Fuse News. But my favorite of the whole group has got to be the Shadowcasters. And that's saying something, considering that I don't have a Shadowcaster. But their skill animations are just the absolute coolest. They really add to the character. I love seeing the fingernails dig in and grind into the ground before they launch the attack at the enemies. And there's also a lot of love in me for the 2-way werewolf skins too, because I like the red eye that you can see even in the skill animation as they're diving in with their first skill. So a lot of attention to detail went into this stuff. So those are live in-game right now if you want to check them out. Dude, look at these new mouse pads. I can't wait to slam some cardboard down on these bad boys. The SWC 2019 one is by far my favorite of the 3 new ones, though the Wyvern Commander Beast Rider is also awesome. And where can you find all this dope as heck stuff that I'm talking about? These are all the new additions to the Come To Us online store. I've got the store linked in the description down below, and it's going to continually get updated as new merch comes out. So if you want to stay up to date with all the new merch coming to the online store and to check out the products that I mentioned today, you should take a trip down to the description. By this point, you probably already know whether or not you're going to be going to the LA meetup that's happening this Saturday, because at the time of release, it's tomorrow. But it's going to be a great time. I'm very excited for it, and I'm happy to report back with maybe some photos or something once the event is over. That's happening at 2 p.m. Pacific time at Tom's Watch Bar in LA. If you don't think that you can make it to this one though, be sure to stay tuned to our social media channel so you know when the next one comes by in the Tour of Americas 2023. 4 p.m. Pacific time on Friday, April 21st. That's today, if you're watching at the time of release. Thompson, Madushi, Madreamd, and Zazos are going to fight to the top of the first ever Americas Summit. That stream again is happening at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Come by and watch history be made to see who's crowned the champion of the first ever Americas Summit. This time around, the bracket is going to be double elimination, a first for the tournament and something that we don't see come around all that often. So be prepared for some of the coolest fights that we've seen in Summoners War as of late, as well as some comeback potential because of that bracket structure. Again, that's happening 4 p.m. right here on YouTube or on twitch.tv/ComeToUSUSA. If you can't watch it live, be sure to check out the VOD because it's sure to be pretty great. Okay, so let's talk about our live streams that are happening on those same channels that I just mentioned. This Friday, again, today, there's not going to be a stream at 11 a.m. because of the Americas Summit. However, the regular streaming schedule will resume starting next week. On Wednesday, I'm going to be doing account reviews and progression tips. And then on Friday, CC Line is going to be joining me for a huge summon stream to ring in the 9th anniversary. This is Light Up Chat 9. For a whole year, we've been in chat channel number 8, so it stands to reason that we should do another summoning stream to congratulate us on moving into chat channel number 9 and 9 years of Summoners War. So start saving some scrolls now because we're all going to jump in the same chat channel and start summoning and see those Nat 5s come through. You know when and where, but I'm going to put it right there just in case you don't. And for the video of the week, Seishizo shared with us one of the coolest arena offense teams that I've seen in a while. It's the same setup we've seen: outspeed and strip with Tiana. But where it gets cool is the Nefties into Talisman. This is such a cool combo because Talisman buffs his own attack and crit rate. So that means that instead of going for crit rate in the substats, you can instead look for more crit damage or more attack. Plus, he's element neutral, and the results are super satisfying. I've got that linked in the description down below if you want to check it out. there are the 2 videos that I talked about during the episode, and it's Friday, my dudes, so make sure to pick up your 5-star Rainbowmon and Devilmon from their respective shops. I better see you at the Americas Summit and hopefully at the LA meetup. Keep on farming, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.